I sell dogs at 7426 Main Street Apartment 4E. 2015. Second year. Rookie police officer. 2020. 6th year. Detective or CID. French protester using a tennis racket to return tear gas canisters to the police. Words ending in IE just sound adorable. Yeah, like cutie, sweetie, cookie, die. E-girls who's tryna play the Laurent together? Hopefully that scared them off. How the duck do I shave my balls? Sandpaper. How to get cylindrical measuring device out of snow. It appears that there are 4 inches of snow today. Did you get your pen stuck in snow? Measuring device. Best strip club review. Great Wi-Fi. One of the ladies was missing an eye, so I took a star off. I got fired today, and I don't care. Hope you're okay, and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change, and be better off. Haha, that's the spirit man. So which Wendy's? I swear to God, there was a scene in early DVD releases of Shrek that were cut in later releases, where Farquaad was shown in the dragon's stomach with a match during the I'm a Believer scene singing along by himself. I remember seeing him singing in the stomach. Didn't Lord Farquaad get eaten by a dragon in the first movie? Oh god, Farquaad might have had to listen to Donkey and the Dragon ducking. All my school photos since year 7. What the duck happened in year 9? He got a haircut. Me in the dumpster behind the local abortion clinic. When mom spent 6 months cooking, you don't just let it go to waste. Worst serial killer in Australian history could be on the loose with 67 women murdered or missing. 2 more and he can stop. Someone called me a fatsy lot, and I'm crying in the bathroom right now. Help. Don't take it to heart. Take it to the gym. Project 2025. He looks both old enough to be a groomer and young enough to be his own victim. All the evil things mouded. Thanks for the shout out, man. Big respect. What do you call this in your country? I'm baffled nobody mentioned thumb warmer. What's an appropriate nourishment when your 8-year-old cracks your 75-inch screen? Just throw it away and get another one. Hopefully the next one won't break the TV. What is pregnancy roulette? Somebody explain please. The one I know is a group of dudes go raw on a girl and they do a DNA test after she gets preggo and the father has to marry her. How do blind people know when to stop wiping their race? When their linger doesn't taste like shit anymore. A skull of a man with Proteus syndrome, a rare condition characterized by overgrowth of bones, seam, muscles, fatty tissues, and blood and lymphatic vessels. Oh hilaro Cito Freddy Fazbear? When you realize that bro has no phone. Bro has photographic memory. Arkansas men arrested for taking turns shooting each other while wearing bulletproof vest after drinking. God forbid men have hobbies. Lucky man. Recognized as the world's most identical twins, Anna and Lucy share the same boyfriend named Ben. The twins insist there is no jealousy in their relationship, and they would kiss Ben one after the other. Ben has no idea how this happened. Ben is smart enough to not ask questions. Ben gets moaned at in surround sound. The security guard at one of Trump rallies is going viral. I would let her secure me down there. There is no escape, brother. A newly designed virtual character trying to evade the clutches of Roll34 artists. Come down here. We are gonna snack each other off and talk about Big Daddy Trump while we linger each other's ace holes. Undertaker to Kane. Probably. The idea of ghosts that moan may have been started by children that heard their parents having sex in an adjacent room and denied having heard it. That explains ectoplasm too. You think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. I did a few years ago. It was alright I guess. Did what? Mother duckers realizing they can survive No Nut November if they delete YouTube Kids. If you're alone on this, then I'm dead. I wish it was a meme. Take a closer look. Apple likes to put shut at the bottom. I put an apple up my bottom once. It was also not a good experience. It's like how your nut needs lubricant, so does your esophagus duck hole. For the love of God, learn how to make sauce. Huh. Wait, isn't that what Bulk Friday sale means? I brought pumpkin for Halloween, but mom did this. My mom offered pumpkin I brought for Halloween to Lakshmi Matter as our ritual of Lakshmi Puja. No problem, this design will scare more westerners than a mere carved face. You have to master bet with food for $500,000. You are offered $500,000 to master bet using the food combinations of your choice. You are given access to an entire produce grocery store and have 10 minutes to master bet to completion. What are you using? Pan is not allowed. Imagination and sensation only. This is a secret offer no one is around for or knows about. Why are you limiting my fun to only 10 minutes? That only gives me enough time to realistically duck 3 to 4 items. I can't limit myself when I have an entire produce department at my nuts basil. I do hate it when the dude is like, yeah, I can only bust if it's me, and the chick just sits there like, oh yeah. Oh, yee. Paint me with your bull sauce. Paint me with your bull sauce. Don't use words anymore please. A semicolon to 2. I've heard people say it means that someone struggled with suicidal thoughts. Thank God she had one. It makes my cover story more believable. That hits a little too close to home. I have a semicolon to 2 on my left wrist. My best friend has one. Scary. I feel you. I have a semi to 2 on my colon. I love anime. Bro got fat ducking girl clock and turned it down. For real, I'd have been all over her nut and tights, not gonna lie. Oh boy, it came. Ladies, you'll have toys of all shapes and sizes. A dragon nut, human torso. Then a man wants a life-size, duckable squirrel doll, modeled from a favorite childhood TV show. Her catty vibrates. Can you blame him? Sandy always gave him feelings as a kid. Now he's so creep. Wow. When dating in a fam makes people think I'm after his money, but I'm really after his. What's in a fam? I assumed a fat ace man. Now I accepted I'm going to hell because I was so wrong. Millions must check off to shutting toothpaste. Fun fact, if you squeeze a human hard enough, they will shut just like the toothpaste. Your battery is running. You might want to plug in you. You might want to plug in you. Wait. 50 over 50. Thanksgiving table. Safe for work. Aftermath of a bike accident. Not safe for work. I feel sorry for the parents that have to come and identify that weird Thanksgiving spread. Emma put this on my bed hole so I never have to wipe again. Imagine Gandalf storming Saruman's tower. After some scuffle and disagreements, Gandalf casts plain ally. Wait a minute, that seems familiar. Saruman. They hit the second tower. Oh, is that what happened to the Malaysia flight? Nothing is scarier than Disney World in the 1940s. Maybe Germany in the 1940s. Mythbusters tested this. There is enough oxygen underneath to breathe, but it would take a ridiculous amount of weight to keep the boat under the water. I forget exactly how much that 2 people couldn't hold the raft under the water. Mythbusters didn't compensate for the weight of Captain Jack's balls. Bro, you know she's my sister, right? Is she single though? How old is she? She's 9. Alright, see you in 9 years. Remind me, 9 years. I'm starting to think he's more interested in my little sister than me. Danielle, 35. 33 miles away. About me. Every single time a man sleeps with a lot of women, he's called a stud. But if a woman sleeps with a lot of men, she's called a celote. And people think this is unfair. Nah, it's completely fair. And I'll tell you why. Because it's ducking easy to be a celote. It's ducking hard to be a stud. To be a stud you have to be witty, charming, be well dressed, have nice shoes, and a fake job. To be a celote, you just have to be there. There are fat ugly celotes out there, but there are no fat ugly studs. I hate double standards. When a woman sleeps with a lot of guys, everybody calls her a celote. But when I do it, people call me guy. My parents divorced when I was 2 because dad got hooked on crystal meth. I didn't meet him until I was 5. Even then he's still an angry alcoholic who I can only take in very small doses. I think a dad transitioning and still being present as a loving parent is preferable. So your dad transitioned from moth to alcohol. I'd rather talk to the unhappy ones and see what they're upset about. Too much cramming coffee. Or not enough. Definitely not enough. Get a load of this guy in my coffee. I can't stop darting. Recently, I've upped my protein to 160 grams a day at 145 body weight, and I haven't been able to stop darting all day. It's getting to the point where I can't even take a dump because it hurts so much to wipe. Can you dart on me, bro? I wonder if tentacles can be twisted off. You know, like fruits from a tree branch. Technically, balls sorta behaves like fruits. It dangle off a branch. Have seen that needs to be peeled off in order to be eaten, and also have seeds inside. Millions of seeds. We can probably classify the male genital as a fruit. I mean, the similarities keeps on going. Could you please do us all a favor and stop thinking? It hurts everyone around you. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Why do men start podcasts instead of going to therapy? The same reason females start an OnlyFans instead of getting a job, lol. My grandma to one of my first girlfriend, a billow job, is a great way to start making things better without admitting fault. Your grandma is the best wingwoman you could ever hope for. I think she wanted to gross out my girlfriend. And it worked. Make full on eye contact. Rip off my tear away pants that I conveniently wear just in case emergencies like this. Puff up my chest and snack in my stomach. Finally, I start flapping my arms while squawking like a parrot and simultaneously also making various ape noises, all this while refusing to break eye contact, thus asserting my dominance. Mating ritual. Request. Is this fact true? If hypothetically we were to make a rope of the total number of fishes killed in a year on Earth, the length of that rope will reach the sun. Distance to the sun is roughly 150 billion meters. If we assume an average fish length of 10 centimeters, we'd need to kill 1.5 trillion a year. Looking it up, it's 2 trillion. So yeah, this checks out. Wow. I figured no way in hell this was true. The sun is far away. 2 trillion fish. Yep. You know those porn movies where some chick has like 5 nuts in her ace at the same time. That's what we are doing to the oceans, but like for the last 100 years. It's only cause they're so big that we don't really notice until it's too late. If you had a penguin, what would you name it? I would name it Jojo Sigba. So you can say that you duck Jojo Sigba. Not seeing anyone mention trembars, trumpetals, pitch shifters, B-bender guitars, pull-offs. I killed a man with a socket wrench in 1985 and his body was never found. Linger rolling, teeth picking, overtones, using water to bed the pitch, looping, etc. Excess, Tim Curry, Toxic Love, Fern Gully. When you're a kid and you have a weird sexual awakening for sentient pollution, just because of Tim Curry's voice. Imagine being milked while casually being suffocated. I'd pay good money for that, to be honest. Imagine being that one Thanos that loses. Doctor Strange said 1 out of millions. There's infinite universes, so that means infinite Thanos lost, and infinite Thanos won. If there's infinite, then there's a universe where they all come together and jack in a circle. Blue babies are perfectly preserved steppe bison, found completely by chance in Alaska in 1979. The animal died around 36,000 years ago and was so well preserved that researchers were able to cook and eat a part of its neck muscle. The meat was described as tough and the taste earthy and delicious. Oh no, steppe bison. What are you doing? A bit drunk and just bought a keyboard as I've always wanted to learn. Watched this all the way through and got hyped. This guy is a great teacher. Thanks. Me too. Same. At this point, I can't even get drunk and watch this guy's lessons without touching myself. Seriously, where can I masturbate? I'm a freshman in Santa Rosa dorms, and one of my roommates is an international student who just skips class and plays League of Legends in our room for a literal minimum of 16 hours a day. He even gets his groceries delivered and eats all his meals at his desk. So he literally never leaves the room for more than like 5 minutes. 10 minutes if he decides to shower that day. Aside from my room, the only other place that I thought I could masturbate in is the shared bathrooms, but nutting on the public shower floor just seems so disgusting and heinous. It's been like 3 weeks at this point and I can literally feel a pressure inside my pubic region whenever I sit down. Does anyone know a place I can go to masturbate? Seriously. Benzema's turn now. I've nothing against Rodri, but I'm in my sofa watching TV and he doesn't do anything that makes you say, wow. Only 15-year-olds makes Benzema say wow. Everything in his head turned to soup. Sounds like a world of pain. I'll see myself out. Last date. Should I steal our favorite adoration? No, our impregadortion. Let the baby stay with its intersex parent. But I want the boy abortion. Haha, what in the Omegaverse? The answer is still no. The intersex parent didn't give consent. What's your immediate action when you see a minor? Cream. Does breaking the factory seal void my warranty? I have an MSI Katana GF66 and I noticed that I've accidentally punctured the factory seal sticker on the back. I didn't touch the screws or tried to open it. Will this void my warranty? Also, if it doesn't, will opening up the backplate to clean the fans void warranty? PS, I'm in Hungary in case the rules are different here. Edit. Thanks y'all. I just wanted to make sure, cause I've seen quite opposing answers. Thanks. I'd duck a chicken before I let MSI spank my warranty for sticker jacking. Get the Harlow. Do you wanna fight on a arena Neek? Of course not. I swear to God. Buy the clothes. Bro, I usually play this game in my room Neek with nothing but necktie. Bro what? Who was a villainized historic person who didn't deserve? The painter. Which one? The painter. Austrian one. Girls who love gacha. Just was wondering, what if the famous gacha companies start doing fan service content using male characters instead of only focusing on female characters and waifus? I think many girls would like this type of content, and I'm not meaning the autumn games, I mean the combat and RPG gacha games. I guess many girls like me will appreciate it. I want men in tight clothes with jiggle physics. Well, muscled men have low body fat and don't jiggle. They are firm and hard though, but the supreme jiggles. Beluga caviar, 1 kilogram of which is sold for. And what do you do for a living? Rub out a fish catty. Occasionally I get some eggs if I'm lucky. But anyway, enough about my old job at the pet shop. I work at Greg's. I'm excited to join Nature Coatings as an investor, a company that offers a bio-based long-term solution that can be translated across industries, contributing to the mission for a cleaner, more sustainable environment. Leo is the GOAT. Not since P. Diddy went down. Now I just picture him getting boned in the ace, while never breaking character of Arnie on Gilbert Grape. Just nothing but snot, and drool and donkey noises. Be honest, what's the wildest thing you've seen in the school bathroom? I was entering the bathroom when a random kid said, "Who wants to get me pregnant?" And I ran out of that bathroom as fast as I could. I ran all the way to the other bathroom across the school. Day 1. Today, I didn't beat my meat. I discovered my mum cheating, and that my 15-year-old sister is pregnant. I trained bicep and triceps. Bulk mail your mom, so you can hit too. Lobotomy wars. Imagine the difficulty face indicates how tight it is, like easy or barely grip, but with extreme demon, it wouldn't even fit. I'm looking for a super quiet cheap drone. Can anyone share some idea of where to check? I want to spar on a house to track its traffic, but am restrained by a court order to not get near it, so I want a spar drone to snap some pictures and do so quiet enough to not wake up the apartment neighbors. Carbonated lube. Has anyone tried carbonating their lube? If so, how was it? And should I maybe try it? I think it would be really nice for some roleplay stuff, if not just feel great. I was thinking about using it in a cram tube or even just on the toy, if others seem to like it. If this is already a thing, please let me know. SodaStream just find a whole new use. Pew, pew, pew pew. Put slinger in mouth. Shakes like there's no tomorrow. I need to use him as my new Rose toy. Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus. Smash. Nah, pass. No way. But his limbs are so long and stretchy. Imagine the possibilities. Can you teach me? She treated you like a handicap. How sweet. She definitely thought you were slow. After days of edging, I finally had to listen. Y'all, we've been waiting for her to turn back to her roots, and I'm so happy. It's not like I or we didn't like her experimental phase, but good god this song is so heavenly, and I couldn't stop screaming. I was climaxing all song long. I'm so happy. I hope Mama is happy too. So happy I could die. You did what for days? Edge of glory shut. But only just now. You reached glory before you were just edging. My edging was rightfully glorified seas. I was screaming. You smell something sweet in your greenhouse. You find the source. Someone's trying to sound like a dead rat sommelier. The rest of the world thinks they smell like dead rats. Because they are indeed dead rats. A dead rat sommelier. Are you ducking kidding me? I nearly choked. POV. When you finally have a girlfriend. I think one reason is because you may look unhappy before, but when you get one, you're the happiest person in the world, and people find that attractive. Finding happiness at all can work considering how fast I lost my bitch in city right after turning my attention away from women to my hobbies. Sweaty hands while playing. It's getting hotter each day in Australia, and I'm finding that the sweat is affecting my play. I slip on bends and slides get a bit tricky. How do you deal with this? Should I just try spraying deodorant on my hands or something? Thanks. Masturbate regularly to grow hair on your palms. The hair will give you grip, minimizing slippage. Been doing this myself for decades, and I'm starting to have hands that look like hobbit feet. Don't you guys have hobbits in Australia? Or was it some other place over by you guys?